Okay, so who had the talk with you?
My mommy. All my parents.
I believe my mother. Yeah, she had the first talk with me. It wasn't a harsh talk. She was very open about it. She told me to use protection if I ever felt the urge, and I couldn't resist the urge.
No one had a dog. I never had a dog.
So how'd you learn about sex?
TV.
How old were you when you first had sex?
Like 16.
Did you use protection?
Yeah. 17.
And did you use protection?
No.
Why not?
Oh. It wasn't even at the time.
19.
Okay, did you use protection?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember.
17.
Okay, and did you use protection?
Yes, I did.
How exactly would you want this sex ed to look? Because the thing is, right, at my school, we had like little sections of health ed, and they'd tell you about, they'd show you all, I had a teacher, she'd show us all the STDs, and she'd make sure everyone look, this is what you need, look at it. They showed you the STDs, they talked to you about pregnancy, they talked to you about all this different stuff, and you don't see it so often, so you know that it's a possibility. But it's just like, oh, let me just go get my pleasure right now. So what exactly is the way to teach it in a way that would actually make a difference?
I think the first like sex ed course that I ever did was like a portion of family life in grade like 10 or 11.
I was actually going to bring up that same thing. Yeah.
And it was only like one class. Like we were in like one. Like she bring a dildo and she put a condom on it and she's like, okay, cool, and that was it. That was it.
No, she going deeper than that.
She did for that one class though.
Yeah, and then family life after that was like, okay, let me show you how to create resumes and create
which I mean, that's cool.
Cover letters, and it's cool to show us how to get a job. But then what after that?
There isn't enough. I don't want to say there isn't enough education on STI or STD, but I feel as though there's no dramatization to say how painful living with STI or STD is. Because I feel as though if people realize how painful it is going through it, then they'll be like, oh, I don't want that. The most having, let's say, AIDS or herpes, you will be like, you allow people discriminating you. That's the most. People know how to brush off discrimination. You tall, you fat, you short, you skinny. Straightforward. So that being said, people have to realize how serious and how dangerous it is, whereas you could actually lose your life.
Even when we've been in school for however many years, when they did presentations on these things, they've shown you pictures of how either your penis can look from these diseases or how your vagina could look from these diseases. So you're saying that alone isn't dangerous?
Okay, let me try this again. Notice I said generations. That's back then. That's when we was younger. Now we have
They
so
still
much.
do it now in the educational system.
But you say pictures though.
They show pictures, so what more do you want them to show you?
What you mean? What
Show
more?
them too.
Like, you need me to show you the actual penis? The
Yes.
actual vagina?
Yes, to show how serious
Someone's
it is.
actual penis, someone's actual vagina.
Isn't that in science books?
That's what
Don't they
you
have images of
want,
that?
but they
Don't
show
they have ulcers?
images in presentations.
That I just feel as though it have to be something that people are not comfortable with. For example, penis and vaginas in public.
I personally
Something that is
feel
not
like
something that people is not comfortable with, where you get exposed and be like, okay, this and that. Like, do it more often. We put in this picture, right? We have a dildo here. We get a pink one here, right? Nice and veiny. Then we get a blue one here. The colors don't matter in this case, right? The colors do not matter at all. But let's just say the pink veiny one is the nice healthy one, right? Then you get the dildo here, would have all the warts, and then you could paint it a little red and thing and this and that, and then you have like little chops and thing in it. No STD. STD, simple. You might have a little nightmare, but simple.
I think it's more so about having comfortable conversations, whether that be people in the media showing more people who are abstaining, or more people who are showing the repercussions of things that happen to them, or in the homes, people having more comfortable conversations with their children about these types of things, or in the schools having classes where it's not so much just a teacher telling you, this is a STD, you can catch this if you have sex. And it's more like, okay, let's talk about this and let's be open about this and whatever. I think it has to just be a more open topic of discussion.